This is the area that we're going to attempt to completely clean.
0, 1. Let's get started.
Hello, welcome to my channel, Sienna here. I've been really struggling with how to figure out how to start this video. It's a video I've been wanting to make for a little while. I just haven't been sure exactly how to organize it and make it interesting and like not make my life difficult while making it. But anyway, so I guess the way I need to start this video off is by telling you, I guess, kind of a little embarrassing secret. Not so much a secret, but I kind of live in a hoarder house. And if you guys know anything about like hoarder houses, there are like levels to it, and I'm not like, our house isn't on the extreme level of messy. Like a level 5 is like you can't even get into some of the rooms, you can't, like there's trash everywhere on the floors, like not like that. But basically the story is that my mom had a really tough life growing up, and she was basically an orphan from the time that she was 9 years old and had to do everything by herself. And as she grew up and like started, you know, having things of her own that she like bought with her own money and like could keep for herself, you know, that was very valuable to her. And I think what happened is just over time she kept collecting more and more stuff, and you know, she met my dad and kind of like got him into the habit as well of like everything's sentimental, everything's usable, everything can be used for art, you know. And then, you know, they had us, and they never taught us how to clean or be organized or any of those like traits that you learn growing up. And so now 20 years later, my mom is gone and my dad is too old to clean on like a regular basis, and the house has come into my possession and my sister's possession, and we're all living here together. But now it's full of stuff that has just piled up over the last 60 years because my mom literally kept everything from the time she was about 10 to the time she passed away. And she also loved shopping, and she also loved giving gifts, and she loved art. And so now we have this big house just full of stuff. And it's been really tough to like get started with cleaning. Like even before my mom passed away, we were trying to clean so that we could eventually move houses, but we never really got into the habit because she just wanted to keep everything. So every time I wanted to like throw something away, give it away, she would be like, well, no, I could use this, I could keep this. And so now that she doesn't really have a say and it's all up to us, like it's still difficult because it's really hard to get rid of anything that was hers or that we connect to her. But now that we've had some time, I at least am in the position where I'm like, okay, I can start making space for my, like I want to have my own stuff in the house, because as it is right now, I have one room where I get to keep my stuff. It's this room, this bedroom, and I have to share it with my boyfriend, and it's not his house, so I try to make as much space for him as possible. So he has like his whole gaming setup, desk, chair, and everything, and he has his own little space in our room. I don't as much, so like my stuff gets thrown all over the room in like the extra spaces because I don't have my own like it'd be nice to have my own creative space, my own like desk area, but I don't. And so that was really the moment for me where I was like, okay, I need to like get this started. Like I want to have a family of my own one day, you know, like grow our family like by having kids, and I can't do that because there's no space for them. There's barely space for me. It's not working. And like I said, I've been really struggling to figure out how I want to do this video because it's embarrassing and it's a lot of space, and it's not just my space, it's a shared space. My sister lives here, my dad lives here, my boyfriend lives here, and I don't want to like infringe on their privacy or like show that their rooms are messy or anything. Not that they're like extreme or anything. I mean, if you've seen my videos, you've seen how messy my room is. That's basically the extent of it. Is like everything is unorganized. There's stuff around the house, and then we have a big garage. When we first moved here from Texas, we actually built a barn type thing that's like almost the same size as the house. So like almost 2,000 square feet of garage, just so that we could put all the stuff that we could fit in the house in the garage. And so like none of that's really mine. There's like a few boxes that I've put out there, you know, now, but the rest of it is all stuff from like the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, the 60s. Like I wasn't around for it, so I don't know what half of it is. I'm the only one who's like capable of cleaning it up, I guess. And it's been so overwhelming and so like, it's just so much, and it's so unfair when it's not your stuff and like you don't know what some of it is. You don't know whether it's valuable. You don't know like if someone would be mad if you got rid of it, you know, and it's a lot. But anyway, all of that to say, I finally got started talking through it with my therapist. We finally found some motivation for me, which is I really wanted a space of my own. So we were thinking about it, where in the house could we make it like an office creative space for me. So we have a weird downstairs basement area where it's supposed to be like a laundry like storage space area, and it's just this long hallway basically where all of the laundry stuff is on this far end, and then there's just a bunch of clutter and like nonsense on this side. So what I've been doing lately is clearing up all the nonsense on this area, and I've made a little space for myself where I think I can make an office. And so what I wanted to do today is show you some of the footage that I've taken. It's gonna be random, just like whenever I thought to take a video of stuff, the progress I was making. Then I'll go down now and show you where it is and how clean it's gotten, which I'm pretty happy with where it's at. And then yeah, today I just wanted to have a little more fun with it instead of just cleaning, and put in some of my decor of like how I want it to be set up when it's actually an office. So that's what I want to do today, is just kind of get it more set up and more like an actual functional room. So we're gonna start with that. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go check it out and do a little decorating and hopefully free up some of the clutter that's currently in my room. So yeah, let's go down there. Okay, ta-da! This is what we've got so far. I'll probably move this desk area eventually. It's just my dad is being very particular about keeping this stuff safe, so I haven't moved it yet. But we cleared off all of these shelves for the most part. I moved this stuff over here because it was stuffed back over there, and I just thought having like easy access to, you know, toilet paper and tissue and garbage bags, that sort of thing would be nice. And then this is just like stuff I kind of didn't know what to do with that didn't seem too in the way. And I mean, I don't need all this shelf space necessarily, but we'll see. But I'm good with this for now. And then I have to figure out what to do with all this crap. That's just trash. But yeah, this is going to be the general space. I figure I can set up like my camera and stuff on this end, make like cute shelving stuff on this end, and then I can make like little videos over here without having to worry about, you know, space in my room or like what my room looks like at this time. So yeah, I want to just skip ahead a little bit and do a little decorating today. So I think that's what we're gonna do next, is I'll get this stuff out of the way really quick, and then we'll do some cute little decorating. We'll see what we can get done. So yeah, let's go and do it. Okay, so I've got the floor all cleaned up back here. I need to clean the shelf a bit, but those are all books I wanted to keep. Yeah, but I mean, the space for now, I think it's enough to get started on just like making it a cute vibe. I have to soundproof this area for sure, because like this wall it's a shared wall with my sister's bedroom, and she can hear like literally everything I say, so that's kind of difficult for making videos. But yeah, I just want to get started and do some fun decorating stuff today. So let's go to my room and pick up some stuff that I can bring down here. Okay, hello. See, this is already gonna be such a cool space because I already have a shelf that's like my height. You can see me. I can just like, there, see, like this is gonna be such a good space to film. Anyway, I went and grabbed a bunch of stuff from my room that's just been like kind of more clutter than fun to have in my room, so that I can use it to decorate down here. I grabbed a bunch of my Sanrio related stuff. So like I have this fun lamp. So like I can put this down here. I was thinking I could basically have like a whole shelf of Sanrio stuff because I have so Sanrio crap. I was also just thinking I have basically like a collection of purses that when I'm not using the purses, they're kind of just in the way. So I was thinking, well, I can put my purse collection down here and that would be a really cute like background thing. So that's what I also have. And then yeah, just a couple of little knickknacks here and there. And I probably got a little too excited. There's not much I can do in here right now, but I figured I might as well just share like that I'm working on cleaning stuff, and it's been a whole process. You can see like the footage of where this started and how tough it was to get through all of this, how gross it was down here. And this was one of the worst areas, so I feel like everything after this is going to feel a little easier, apart from like my mom's stuff, but like the gross factor isn't gonna bother me as much. But yeah, let me just get some of my stuff out of here. So it's hard to tell from here, but I think it's gonna be really cute when I get it all set up. Like it's kind of dreary now. It's like a sad little basement area, but I figured we'd decorate all the shelves with all my fun stuff. Maybe we could put like a cool little, like, I don't know, like wallpaper back here behind the shelves, like something loud and fun. And then my sister was talking, she's super into crochet right now, so she was talking about crocheting me some like wisteria that you can just hang, so we could like hang some of the gross like ventilation things up here. I mean, this could be a fun colorful wall too. That wall's gonna have to be like a soundproof wall, but we can get like a cool like brick looking soundproof thing I found. Yeah, and then like I've got the bookshelf, I can put my manga there if I want to. I've got like a bunch of my camera gear up there, so I'll probably just put more of my camera gear up there. But then I was also thinking like for the shelf, got a cool tarot collection actually that we could put down here right now. That might be cool. So let me go grab that and then we'll wrap this up because I can't think of much else that I can do today. But getting started definitely got me excited, and I think it'll be nice to have a little extra space in my room upstairs. So I think we're off to a good start and I've got a lot of good ideas so far. Also thinking like put a desk right there, have my laptop there, and put my cute little pink chair there. We've got ideas, we've got ideas. Oh yeah, I guess I can show you like, I've got a couple of cool things that I found while cleaning down here, so let's do that really quick. So for example, I found this cool box which is full of a bunch of my grandpa's stuff from when he was in the army. He was in World War II, so he's got a bunch of cool like stuff from, oh yeah, he worked on the railroad. But yeah, he's got a bunch of stuff from the railroad and from the war in there. Yeah, like, oh, like, what the fuck? I don't even know. There's medals and stuff might be in there, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's kind of cool to have all that old stuff. And then what else? I found this box of like old fancy silverware. Remember when old people used to like keep silverware for forever? I think it's like actual silver. That's crazy. I think one of the absolutely coolest things though that I found was, yeah, these two things. So this is a newspaper from when my dad was born, so January 1943. So you can see a whole bunch of stuff about World War II in there. But I found a whole bunch of old cool stuff like that. That's pretty neat. A bunch of my parents' belongings. Like this is a tea set from when my mom was a baby. This is like her stamp collection, stuff like that. Found a bunch of old photos in here. This is mostly photos and stuff that I put back here, but like this used to be completely like full of crap, like just on the floor, and I cleaned it up, so I'm pretty happy about that. So yeah, like I said, we're just kind of getting started on this whole building myself an office adventure and cleaning the house all together, but I wanted to document as I go because it's going to be a big accomplishment once it's done. And sorry these videos aren't more organized, but it's kind of difficult to make a cleaning video without having a camera up the whole time, and like it's gonna take forever. I'd have to replace the batteries constantly, and then like it, you know, I don't want to like explain what every piece of trash or whatever is and be like, oh, this, you know, should I throw this piece of crap away or not? Yeah, like obviously I'm gonna be throwing most of the stuff away or donating it or whatever, so it's just not that interesting to see like the divvying up and throwing away process as much as it is to see like the before and the after and the plans that go along with that. So that's more what I wanted to do. But yeah, so we're getting started, we're making progress. I'm pretty happy with where we're at so far. We're gonna get even further. Let me know if you have any tips for cleaning and like getting rid of piles and piles of junk. Let me know if you have any ideas for my cool little office space that I'm creating, because I'm sure I'm going to switch things around and like come up with new stuff, and then maybe I'll make the space even bigger. We'll see. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Sorry it was a little like all over the place, but it is what it is. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.